All right. Number 13, part A, says solve for f of g of x and g of f of x. So we have a function of a function. We have composite functions. So I'm going to do this one over here. So f of g of x. And then I'll do this one over here. G of f of x. I'll start with this one first. So we always start from the inside out. So this g of x here, I'm going to cross this out, and I know g of x is equal to 2x minus 18. So I'm going to have f of 2x minus 18. Now I'm done with step 1. My inside is done. So now I go to my f equation, and everything that I have in this 2x minus 8, I'm plugging in to that x. So instead of x over 2, I'm going to have 2x minus 18 over 2 plus 9. So just like this equation, except instead of x, I plug this whole thing in for that x. Okay, I'm going to keep going with this because I know I can put this 2 under both fractions and simplify. So 2x over 2 minus 18 over 2. Don't forget this plus 9 out here. 2 over 2 is going to cross out. So I have x minus 9 plus 9. A lot of students forgot to bring down this plus 9, and their answer was x minus 9. Don't forget, because I can combine like terms. And this one is going to equal x. All right, now let's do this side. So doing this side, remember I do the inside out. So I'm going to cross out my f of x. My f of x is equal to this. So I'm going to have g of x over 2 plus 9. Sorry guys, my voice is terrible. I'm not feeling well. Okay, so I'm plugging in this entire function for the x here. So this whole thing is going in the x for the g equation. So I have 2 times, instead of 2 times x, I'm going to have 2 times x over 2 plus 9 minus 18. From here, I'm going to distribute my 2. Now, don't freak out. We're multiplying a 2 by x over 2, so I'm just going to put it over 1. And I'm going to easily multiply it across. I'll write it out first. So this is going to be 2 over 1 times x over 2, and then I multiply the 2 times this 9, which is going to give me plus 18, and then don't forget that minus 18 there. Okay, so whenever I multiply fractions, I just multiply straight across. Don't think cross multiply. So 2 times x gives me 2x, 1 times 2 gives me 2, plus 18, minus 18. My 2's are going to cross out here. 18 minus 18, those cross out, so I get plus 0. So my answer is x. Now, I just solved for both of these composite functions. So that was part A. Part B is asking, are they inverses of each other? The answer is yes, because f of g of x is equal to g of f of x, which is equal to x, which means they are inverses.